Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey, welcome back to Calvin's Got Game. Today I'm excited to tell you about a game I backed on Kickstarter. It was my very first Kickstarter backing. I've never done that before. I saw this game, thought it looked interesting. It was about dice rolling. What's the game, you say? Dice of Crowns. Dice of Crowns is by Thing 12 Games. It's a 15 to 20 minute game. 10 plus, 2 to 6 players. I'm going to lay it out here on the table and then come back and tell you what I think about it. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, here's what comes in the box of Dice of Crowns. It's got 7 dice, air tokens, fate tokens, and of course the crown, and of course your rule book, which is easy to read, easy to follow rule book. I'm going to set this to the side real quick. In Dice of Crowns, what you're trying to do is win the crown. You've got to get 5, and your 5th one will be the crown, 5 air tokens to be able to claim the crown. And if you claim the crown, you still go around one more time. You have to hold it till it comes back to you. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice for you real quick here. We got 1, that was a deal, wasn't it? I got 4, a dagger, and 2 crowns. Now, the dagger I have to keep because that's something I have to keep. I didn't roll any scrolls. If I'd had rolled a scroll, I would have to give this to somebody and have them re-roll it. It's a dagger. So he has a choice, the person that's rolling it has a choice either to give it to me or to give it to someone else. He's going to give it to me because I have 1 crown. Now, my goal is to try to get 3 crowns so I can get an air token. So I can get closer to getting the big crown. So I'm going to re-roll my skulls. I have to re-roll every one of them. I can't just roll one at a time. I have to roll all of them at one time. I only had 3. So I got 3 scrolls and another crown. I'm going to pass my scrolls off again, get them rolled. They come back as 2 daggers, which I now have. And I got another scroll. I have to resolve the scroll, and it's another dagger. I have overkill, what they call overkill right now. So what I would do is I'd hand these 2 off to someone else. So as you can see, it's not as easy as you think it is to get 3 crowns in a row. But if I had gotten 3 skulls, I could have kept those skulls a while ago that I had 4 and got a fate token. A fate token later on would allow me to re-roll a dice. So I would be able to re-roll a dice on another turn. Daggers, you don't want them. Now, if he re-rolled the scrolls, I can't even talk. If he re-rolled the scrolls and got crowns, that person would have got to keep those crowns, and I would either had to re-roll this and try to get another crown, or it'd probably be my only situation, hope that I don't get a dagger to lose. So that's basically how you play Dice of Crowns. Dice of Crowns is a game where you're backstabbing each other trying to go get this crown. It's a game where you're just going around in a circle rolling. That's kind of Yahtzee style, but you have to resolve all the scrolls. Even if you got 3 daggers and you've rolled some scrolls, they have to go and get resolved because that person may roll a dagger that he wants to give someone else, or he may roll a crown that he wants to keep. So that's basically Dice of Crowns. I'll come back and tell you what I think about it. Okay, so what do I think of Dice of Crowns? First of all, let me talk about the components a little bit. Since I did back this on Kickstarter, I got a nice little bag that the tin fits in. This game comes in a little tin, looks like an Altoids mint tin. It's pretty cool. I think Thing 12 Games did a great job on designing the tin, really nice. The rule book. It's kind of wrinkled up because I told my kids that it was virtually indestructible, that you couldn't tear it. So they had to give it a try. And I got a 21-year-old that's a pretty big fella. And if you've seen one of the Christmas videos, he's in one of them. You can go check that out. He couldn't tear it. and I couldn't tear it, and neither could any of my other kids. And also, I got it wet. I ran it under the faucet. The rules are pretty much indestructible. You can take this game anywhere you want to go. 12 Thing Games did a great job on the rule book. Thanks for making rules that aren't made of paper, and if they get wet, they're ruined. Great job. The crown, cute little figure that, you know, once you win, you can crown yourself the king. It's a pretty cute little add-in. The dice. The dice are really nice. The colors, you know what you roll by the color. You don't necessarily have to understand the symbol, but by the colors. But the symbols are easy to read as well. I mean, you know, the gold is the crown. Your purple here is skulls. Red's a dagger with blood drops on it, which I thought was really cool. And then the scrolls. They look like scrolls. The tokens, the air tokens and the fate tokens are really nice. They're like little buttons without the holes in them. The only thing I wish that they would have done was I wish they'd have printed on both sides, because every time you get out of the game, you got to turn them all over, unless you don't care about that kind of thing. But I'm OCD. I do care. I have to have them all flipped the same way. That's the only complaint I have about this game. This game is extremely fun. Guys, if you're looking for a filler game to play in between other games, or you're just looking for something to take up 15 to 20 minutes of your time, man, this game's a lot of fun. It's a lot of backstabbing. Everybody's going, oh, don't give me the dagger. Oh, you know. Guys, I really like this game, and I think everybody needs to check out this game. And if you don't have it in your collection, go get it. You can go to Thing 12 Games. They have it there. I'm not sure where else you can find it. I think it's probably at your local game store, hopefully. And if your local game store doesn't have it, ask for it, so that maybe they'll go get it and put it in the store. This game is really cool. The quality of the components are excellent. Guys, I can't brag on 12 Thing Games enough. They've really done a great job with Dice of Crowns. I give it a 9 out of 10. I really like this game. It's fun, fast, and enjoyable. My family enjoys playing it. If you like dice games, go get this game, Dice of Crowns. Thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.